Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon, where I was hoping to go on a blood run this week, but it's probably not going to happen. Because the only available blood run is a very high level blood run. So we'll look at doing a low level quest. With our low level heroes, we're also hoping to get a new musketeer to replace the dead one. The Weald has the shortest low level quest available. Now, as this is a recovery week, we're going to put Shamara in for disease treatment because she's got diarrhea and that's never nice. It would also be nice to get rid of some of Vernon's stress, but we may not be able to afford that. He has no stress restrictions there. As a jester, he can... Oh. Did I miss that? I missed that. Oh, that's expensive. Right, okay then. And once again our town crier is missing, and I don't know why. It's very disconcerting. Okay, so I don't think we can afford the supplies to go on a longer mission, so we'll go on a short one to the Weald and throw together a party. Now there's no low-level bosses we want to defeat, so let's concentrate on getting people up a few levels with Drelnor, Stamford. Oh, this is going to be rough, isn't it? Right. It's all front rankers, isn't it? Of low-level guys. Okay, Shafiq. And if we stick Lavinia in the back, can we do that? Yeah, and she can just throw daggers a lot. Poison darts isn't going to be very good. So a little bit of expenses. Lavinia can also learn flashing daggers and be a very ranged focus heroine. Right. Okay, off we go. Yet another founding stone. I would like to redo the art for that at some point, but hopefully it's not too bad, because to me it just looks pretty terrible. But that's because I do it and I know how much better it could have been. Says I'm right for being a perfectionist, I suppose. Quick paranoia check. Yep, all good. All recording. Take one of those for Shafiq. It's for Weald, so that's about right. I'm going to take one key because we have an antiquarian and we might get lucky. You never can tell. Trinkets. Okay. Extra healing. Extra fighting abilities all round, really. Yeah, okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Blight skill chance. He's not really using a blight skill though, so we can replace this, because all it's doing is reducing her speed. That's not stun resistance. And then you... nothing else really. Okay, so grave robber trinkets would be nice. In we go. So the intent here is to, you know, if we're lucky, get a few more bottles of blood and fuel another assault on the Baron's fastness, as it were. Yeah, sorry about the ending of the last episode where I had to tone things down a bit. Real life was getting in the way and I had to kind of, you know, get off the microphone essentially, so I curtailed things a little.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay, I didn't realise she was wasting, so she'll drink that right away, and probably be feeling worse by the end of the run anyway.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Are these arbalest legs? Because they look very similar, don't they? The trousers, the baggy trousers, give that arbalest leggings feel. I mean, the actual plates themselves are slightly different, but they're remarkably similar. That's interesting. Obviously, they're on the leopard skeleton. But it's like, okay, that's kind of funky. Clearly, Drelnor and some arbalests share their sense of fashion.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
So, one of the nice things about baggy garments is they offer quite good protection against cutting weapons and cutting blows, because things can snag on cloth and twist and just cut the cloth and knock the flesh beneath. It's not the best protection, but it's interesting. Different kinds of protection for different kinds of weapons, I suppose, and different kinds of weapons for going up against different kinds of protection. It's a nice little way that everything kind of pairs up and matches off, and there's no... It's not quite a paper, scissors, stone thing, but there's no sort of one way anything's done, but lots of tiny little mitigating factors that all come together quite nicely. And here we have some maggots and a spider. Alright. Spider's the main threat.
Be gone, fiend.
Or at least it was.
Another one falls. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And as Stamford dashes forwards there, Drelnor just gets to stand there blinking, wondering what he missed. Because that whole fight just blew by him, the blink of an eye almost. Okay. We are here to take all the treasure we can because we need the money. We have an antiquarian, so it's looking good. And of course the map zoomed out again, really annoyingly. I wish it wouldn't do that. And I haven't turned off the curio tracker interaction thing yet. Oh fun, here we go. Teach these vermin a lesson. Well, there's a start. Let's just protect everyone. My throat's still a bit raspy. Damn it. Okay. Just chop him up a bit. Oh, that's going to be interesting. And just a bit of protection.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
That's him dealt with. Won't have to worry about his blasts anymore. Now the only group strikes we're looking at will come from him, because he can only do half groups. There we go, setting up for the group strikes here for riposte, and he wisely avoids the obvious target.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Oh, Drelnor, well struck there.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So Shafiq's going to use a bandage because she's the only party healer and there's only so much healing to go around. Although she does have the candle, and you think 50% is a lot on healing skills, but then when you've seen her healing skills, it's not that much. It's just like 1 to 2 becomes 1 to 3 because it seems to round down on healing skills. Oh joy, because these now mark. So. That's nice. That's not quite so nice.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
But that's perfect. I am still far too croaky tonight. can't wait to be feeling healthy again. Then I'll go record some more lines for that Skyrim mod that I need to record more lines for. Let's soften up the corpse a bit as well. And drag her forwards. Nice big heal there. Making her feel nice and comfortable, and oh, she managed to dodge the pull. That's great. So, you know, this is the point where low-level runs are reasonably comfortable. We didn't bring any holy water for that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, go on, get hit back, you bugger. And just finish her off.
Annihilated.
If Drelnor goes first, he's going to just tone down that stress a little. He probably won't, though. He does! Brilliant. And then our uncannily swift Stamford, who's apparently not so swift now.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Will unleash merry hell upon that mushroom man. Right, what do we have here? Just in case it's anything nice. It's not anything nice. Well, we're here for everything. All and everything we can carry. Okay, good. It's another room explored. And it was a safe room, so it wasn't a complete waste because, you know, could be real danger at the end of that corridor there. Come on. There we go, there's her craving once again. Wow, that appetite goes fast, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's like an addiction. It's still decidedly unhealthy, and that was the last torch. Oh joy, Crimson Court creatures, they might have some blood in them! Alright. That was worth it because it sets up all the others very nicely. Ah, God, if like 2 people get infected here, that will not be pleasant. And he missed, that's really bad.
Their formation is broken.
There we
Maintain
go.
the offensive.
Let's watch that infection rate. That is a hefty blade he hews with there. That's good, that's good. That's not the Crimson Curse. Let's just heal him a little bit. There we go, nicely. And it goes for someone who's already infected. That's brilliant. Let's bolster his resistances and restore some health. 2 for 2, okay. I'm not going to rush advance here because that would put Drelnor back in level 3.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, that's great, that's grand. Do a little healing here. Remember, there's a fight at the end of the hallway. She can just back up. Then he can get in there and do some serious damage. Whereas he, 2 for 1, nah, he can just hack up a body. And it's all over now. Baby Blue.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And we get 2 bottles of blood. Okay, let's use this here.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
There's not been a lot of treasure this run, but it's okay. You know, the group is surviving. Torchlight's running low, and we have all the mushrooms. We have the mushroom men and the egg sack mushroom people things. Let's throw some knives.
Blow.
And a little bit of healing. and shoot a fool. I'm glad we brought that key. Right, 13, 13, okay. That's right, you miss, you great big clumsy myconid. Or is it myconid? I'm not sure. Is it myconoid? That word always annoys me because I don't know how to pronounce it. I should look it up. Oh yeah, now you've marked him.
Clarified in a single strike.
Poor Stanford, let's heal him a bit. That was not entirely perfect. Let's just finish this one off. Problem is then, Stanford ends up in front and it'll just go bang instead. Nice. Not so nice. All the poison, all the venom. But just the right amount resisted. So she can drink this and heal him. Just waft some incense under his nose there. Oh, perfect.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
That was painfully not quite so perfect, but you know what, if we just keep him back here in rank 2 and shoot it, that also works.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh, it is indeed. Now, Shafiq, if you would do the honours, hopefully there'll be something worth taking
A
in
handsome
there.
reward for a task well performed.
We're getting a nice amount of crests this run, that's good. We need more busts. Okay. Nice. Try and keep him alive. There we go. I think, looking good. We can probably make it through this one alive. Everyone all in one piece. Even found one more blood valve and we took in. We're doing okay this run. Which means we'll go into the Baron's place next week and have a really miserable time. Isn't that great? I do like the little fleur-de-lis on his little mini shield badge thing there.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So, we haven't had a single hunger check yet, either this run.
Glittering gold.
Okay,
trinkets
okay,
and
look, that's
baubles,
just... yeah.
paid for in blood.
2630, okay. And there we go, let's see if we get a scouting check. We do not get a scouting check. We get a hunger check though. And yeah, we'll just leave. That's a little too risky for now.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
I mean, I know we could just get someone a little bit poisoned and then leave, but it's just like, the odds of getting something good out of it aren't that great, really. But hey, look! Lots of nice money at 9,500, 12,500 down. That's good. That puts us back in good stead to supply up for another Baron run. And haemophilia. I'm sure there's another A in haemophilia. And she's now leveled out of tier, which is okay.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
A day long awaited. Word of our predicament has spread, and a new crop of aspiring corpses stepped from the stagecoach. We get 6 more recruits than usual this weekend. Let's see if our town crier is back enjoying the facilities. And if not, why not? I seriously want to know why the town crier is just nowhere to be found anymore. And you know what? Oh, we are so close there. So close to the granary. I'm not going to trade things because that's just... no. There are 2 districts that can be built. Could build a performance hall this week as well. And I'm sure Vernon would love that. And he would get to go into... let's see. So Venga Felgren could act okay from rank 3. Do we have a musketeer? No musketeer. That's most unfortunate. I see that the the new Flagellant's skin is becoming quite insistent. She's turned up the last few weeks, but I'm holding out for that musketeer, thank you very much. Right. Any town upgrades at all? It would be nice to... very tempting. Because we need to start learning more camping skills at some point soon. The Book of Holiness, that minus 10% death blow resist is really rough. Maybe give it to someone who's got the plus 10% death resistance thing locked in. Let's start upgrading the stage, the Nomad's Wagon.
Idol, amulet, or lucky charm. The simplest object can be a talisman against evil.
Because we're starting to reach that point where this begins to look appealing to use now. I'm very tempted to save up for that, but we'll see. Okay, so no musketeer, sadly. Next week we will... I'm going to check... ah yes, the poisonous assertion, librarian trinket. You know what? I'm very tempted. So yes, this book, it gives her an extra 30% blight resistance. It gives her 20% maximum health, plus 2 speed, plus 10% stress, taken. It gives a 150% extra damage to beat back. It gives a 150% extra move skill chance and a 150% blight skill chance, which will be for Forbidden Charm. You know what? I think yes. Yes, next one's going to be a long one, and we'll be going there. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.